Should you buy your house or should you rent your house? Well, today we're going to slightly tweak that conversation and we're going to ask, should you buy your life insurance or should you rent it? Now, I've made plenty of videos of the differences between permanent life insurance and term life insurance, and today we're only going to talk about the one biggest advantage to term life insurance. You see, term life insurance is a lot like the rental property of the insurance world. You own it for a certain period of time, and at the end of the term, you have a choice to make. You can either decide to purchase it again, cancel it, or convert it into a permanent life insurance plan. So why would it ever be better to keep it as a term life as opposed to converting it into a permanent life? Well, the biggest advantage to term life is your freedom to walk away. You see, every time your term ends, you have a decision to make. You get to ask yourself, did I like my term insurance plan? Do I want to keep it? Or maybe I want to cancel this one and shop around for something else. Or maybe I want to convert it into a permanent life insurance. Or even so, maybe altogether you decide that you don't even want insurance at all anymore. You see, with a term insurance plan, you have that choice. With a permanent insurance plan, you're kind of locked in. You see, it's kind of like leasing a car. Say I have a 2-year car lease, and at the end of my 2-year car lease, I get a better job or I get a promotion at work, and I start making a lot more money. Well, I have that choice to return that original car and start leasing an even nicer car. Or, let's say at the end of those 2 years, I lost my job and started making a lot less money. Well, now that I can't afford those really nice car payments, I can return that car back to the dealership and start leasing a cheaper car. Well, life insurance is very similar. At the end of your term, you can decide. Maybe you want something a little bit more expensive, or maybe you want something a little bit cheaper. On the flip side, let's say I have a permanent life insurance plan. That's a lot like owning my car. Well, at the end of 2 years, if I lose my job and I can't afford my payments anymore, I can't exactly just return it and start renting a cheaper car. What I'm going to have to do is sell the car, and unfortunately, as we know, in the first 2 years of owning a car, I'm going to lose thousands of dollars in depreciation if I have to sell that thing and get a new car. You can look at those thousands of dollars lost as your surrender fees on a permanent policy. Not to mention the obvious, but the second biggest advantage to term life insurance are the super cheap premiums. Term insurance is so damn cheap. I mean, to think you can relieve your entire family of financial burden or worry once you die for practically nothing a month, it's totally insane, but that's what term life insurance does. And yeah, if you didn't die during your term, all that money you paid in premiums kind of gets thrown away, just like renting a house. If you don't want to own it, I mean, at the end of your rent, all those rental payments kind of got thrown away, but so what? I mean, term insurance payments are so cheap, you had all that peace of mind the entire length of the term. Now look, term insurance isn't for everyone, but it's for a lot of people, and it's got some major advantages, and it's definitely something worth looking into. Until next time, I'm Thomas Harkey, and thanks for watching.